Looking for a great fish, produce, and bait shop? Tired of running all over town trying to find what you need? Wish you can get it all in one place? Well, search no more. Stanfield's Fish Market can help. At Stanfield Fish Market, they are dedicated to supplying clients throughout central and southern Arkansas with the goods and items you need for your family and pets. From garden supplies to feed, they are proud to have what you need in one place. Remember, they're not just a fish market. They have feed, plants, produce, bait, tackle, and much, much more. They have a variety of items in their market, including deer corn, live crawfish, bedding plants, dog food, and much, much more. Their staff will be happy to assist you with finding exactly what you're looking for. So, that's Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So stop by Stanfield Fish Market here in Fordyce, and remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas has opened a new cottage. Yes, the Hartley Cottage. The Hartley Cottage will provide both inpatient and outpatient services to those who need physical, occupational, or speech therapy. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills has offered inpatient rehab to home services since opening in 2010. But the number of inpatient therapy clients they could accept was dependent on the bed space was available among the facility's 6 long-term care cottages. This newest cottage is being set aside for inpatient therapy patients and has a therapy gym attached to it. This therapy gym will also be available for outpatient therapy as well. The residential side of this new facility basically matches the same layout as the other 6 long-term care cottages. It includes a common area, a community kitchen, and a dining table large enough to seat all those who are staying in the cottage. There are 12 bedrooms in the new cottage, with 4 of those rooms being large enough for a second bed that would increase the capacity to 16. The large bedrooms could also be used to house a husband and a wife needing therapy at the same time. The adjoining therapy gym has the equipment used for therapy, as well as a nurse area and a private consultation room. There is also a household kitchen set up inside the gym with a bathroom that is set up like what would typically be found in a home. Their goal of the therapy sessions is to get patients back to the point they will be able to carry out their day-to-day activities to live at home. Therapy patients could require inpatient services for up to 90 days. For more information, call the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas at 870-325-6202. That's 870-325-6202. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas, where they care about their elders. Oh no, not another dent! Are you tired of those pesky dents? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right, Marty's offers PDR, Paintless Dent Repair, at Marty's Body and Glass. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, let Marty's certified PDR professionals get rid of those dents and dings for you. To make an appointment for an estimate, call Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call the number 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. So if you're tired of those dents and dings, give Marty a call today. They can help. Need a muffler fixed? Is your vehicle exhaust acting up? Do you need U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks, or struts? Need something welded? What about a custom-built deer stand, dog kennel, duck blind, hog pen, metal carport, and much, much more? Call Jay and his crew at Fordyce Muffler Shop. Located at 1414 North Highway 79, Jay and his crew of certified welders and mechanics are ready to work for you locally, in-state, or out-of-state. There's no job too big or small for them to do. And did you know They're also the home of Lago Creek Blinds. So call them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 870-352-5733. Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Are you in the mood for a new car, truck, SUV, or something else? It's time to call Teeter Motor Company. Located at 1512 West Moline Street in Malvern, Arkansas, Teeter Motor Company would love for you to come and check out its large inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. Come meet the guys. Why drive to Little Rock when you can make the short drive to Malvern and find out why they say the deals are always sweeter? They have a well-equipped showroom, modernized service department, and experienced staff. They also offer lucrative deals for their customers. So, if you're searching for a new or used car dealer, contact Teeter Motor Company in Malvern, Arkansas. They are just a phone call or website away. Call 501-458-4289 or go to their website. That's www.teetermotors.com. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So remember, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter. If you're looking for a home in the Houston, Texas or Dallas, Texas area, contact Michelle Goodman Lambert and her Lambert team. They are ready to work for you. If you're looking for a beautiful home, then guess what? You need the best realtor out there. Look no further than Michelle and her Lambert team. A team of professionals that knows the ins and outs when it comes to buying you and your family the home of your dreams. They will be honored to assist you. And don't forget, Michelle also holds the designation of MRP, that's Military Relocation Professional. She has the ability to explain to you VA financing and can direct you to the best lender. She can also identify and provide services that help service members to relocate, sell, and purchase suitable homes for their families. She's also a mobile public notary. So, for your free consultation, contact Michelle and the Lambert team today at 832-651-7648. Remember, she changed lives, one family at a time. Are you ready to get started in the healthcare field and you would like to take the Certified Nursing Assistant class to get certification? If so, contact the Greenhouse Colleges of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas. They are now accepting applications for a free CNA class, yes, free, with a guaranteed job. If you would like more information, contact Marlena Garrett at 870-325-6202. Come and be a part of a team that cares about their elders. Do you have questions about Medicare? If you have Medicare or will be eligible for Medicare soon, you might want to call Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance. Patrick has been helping people select a Medicare plan that is a good fit for them for over 5 years. He makes Medicare easy. Patrick is a local independent sales agent. He does not work for an insurance company. He works for your best interests. There is never a charge for his services. Call Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Not employed by Medicare or any other government agency. By calling this number, you will be connected with Patrick Milton, a local sales agent. No obligations. Remember, that number is 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com.
What's up, Joe Show? This your boy Joe from Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. Guess where I'm at? I'm in Malvern, Arkansas. That's right, guys. I am at Teeter Motor Company. That's right, guys. Teeter Motor Company. Everybody know about Teeter. Teeter been here for years. I bought my first 2 cars from Teeter's. But check it out, guys. Why drive to Little Rock when you can take the short drive to Malvern, Arkansas to check out Teeter's? But guess what? This ain't all. We're going to go on the inside and we're going to let you meet some of the guys. So come on, let's go.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Lee. I work at Teeter Chevrolet. I'm a salesperson and has been here for 21 years. Come on and see me.
Hello, I'm Donnie Baker at Teeter Chevrolet. I've been here for 27 years. Come see us at Teeter's where the deals are sweeter.
Hello, I'm Ken Tippins. I've been here almost 18 years. Come see me and get your sweet deal.
Hello, I'm Steve Michael from Teeter Chevrolet. I've been here 28 years. I'm a sales and rental manager here, and come see us where the deals are sweeter at Teeter.
Okay, everyone, now that you've met the guys here at Teeter's, just remember, get down here at 1512 West Moline Street here in Malvern, Arkansas, and find out why come they say
The deals are always sweeter at Teeter's.
Family, community, and friends, mixed with some hometown pride. That's what's important to Shauna May. Placing Dallas County first is what's important. So come November, get to the polls and vote Shauna May, Dallas County Tax Collector. A new vision and a new direction. A vote for her is a vote for you. Ad paid for by Shauna May. Attention, Dallas County residents. Chris Stanfield is running for Dallas County Judge. If you're looking for an individual who cares about their community in their county, come November 2022, get to the polls and vote Chris Stanfield for your Dallas County Judge. Ad paid for by Chris Stanfield. Sierra Hempstead is an active member of the Alpha Chi Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. She is a former assistant director of Hope Place of Fordyce and is now serving as their board president. Sierra also founded the Family Fun Block Party, which first took place in 2021. She is a member of the Surrender Church in Fordyce, Arkansas, where she serves as their youth choir director and also organizes church girl trips for female members of that church. Sierra also conducted a successful Black History program for the youth of that church. She also hosted a table at the Black History Gala held here in Fordyce this year, and she sung the national anthem. Sierra would like to let you know that she is a candidate for Dallas County City Alderwoman, Ward 3, Position 1 in the city of Fordyce. She is a Fordyce High School graduate and a UAPB alumni. So come May, get to the polls and vote Sierra Hempstead, City Alderwoman, Ward 3, Position 1. Ad paid for by Sierra Hempstead. Need brakes fixed, alternator replaced, oil change, tire rods, ball joints, or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get 'em in and get 'em out. It's summertime, and what do we like to do when it's summertime? We like to ride around in a clean ride. So, hey, reach out to the King. That's right, King Detail here in Fordyce, Arkansas. He's located at 807 West 4th Street across from Matt Butcher's. Guys, reach out to King Detail to get your car washed, waxed, buffed, shampooed, or heat tint windows. That's right, guys. To protect your interior, guys, get your car windows tinted. And guys, he also does steam washings. So, if you want your car clean, please take it to the King at King Detail, located at 807 West 4th Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That number again is 870-885-0452. Vehicle accident and you need some repairs? Is your paint chipping? Or you just need a new paint job? Do you need a windshield replaced or repaired? Then guess what? Call Marty's Body and Glass Shop. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Marty's is here for you. This family-owned, customer-friendly Christian business always put God first and lives by the scriptures, John 3:16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Marty and his group of certified paint, body, and glass workers has a combined 30 years of experience, and they know what it takes to get the job done. So call Marty's today at 870-352-2443. After hours emergency number is 870-820-1288. And you can also find them on Facebook. So call Marty's today and let them help get your vehicle back on the road. What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, it is 7:05 in the morning. And guess what day it is? It's hump day. It's hump day. It's hump day. It's hump day. Everybody get up.
Cause it's hump day. And guess what? You on your way. What's going on, Lysandra, bro? Thank you for sharing. What's up, Aaron Reinhardt? Good morning, Margie, Stringer Sanders. Good morning. And to all you other people who logged in, to your people who scrolling by, click the button. So good to see you. What's up, Rosie? Low, good morning. Rosie, I see you eating an egg sandwich this morning, girl. Eat that. I see you. Yeah, you think I see you eating an egg sandwich. I ain't nothing like a fried egg sandwich. I like a fried egg sandwich, y'all. Give me a good old fried egg sandwich with some strawberry jelly and about 3 strips of bacon. Woo! So good morning, everybody. Come on in. What's going on? What's up? Teresa Johnson is in the building. Good morning to you guys. So good to see everybody this morning. Hey, I'm blessed and highly favored. Glad to be here. We got a great topic lined out this morning. What's up, Reg Holman? What's going on, Reg? I'm glad I talked to you the other day, guys. I got some sad news. I know Reg don't mind me sharing this with them, but you guys know I had and Reg, Sean was your wife, if I'm not mistaken. She passed away on last week. Sean Hall, y'all remember that name that used to come in and boy, here come YouTube with some mess, boy. I tell you, I'm on. What in the world is this? Hold on, I gotta get rid of this. Hold on. Block that. Good gracious. All right, y'all just boy, YouTube shot up something. I don't know what that was. But hey guys, put up some prayer hands for Reg Holman. They've had a death in the family. Look, Sean Hall was one of my best watchers. She loved the show. She watched the show all the time, and she recently passed away. So Reg and I, we spoke the other morning, and you have our condolences here at the Joe Show. That's Reg Holman. He's watching the show right now, so guys, if you don't mind, put up some prayer hands and pray for his family in their bereavement time. And Reg, so you remember what I told you, what information I need, so I'll be able to take care of that for you, man. So send that information to me, and go from there, guys. Hey, I mean, she watched the show all the time. I mean, I see her get on, and I know I hadn't seen her in a while. So thank you guys for the prayer hands. And so Reg, you guys are in our thoughts and prayers, man. I appreciate, I enjoyed talking with you the other morning as well, too. Good morning, Annette Mahan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the prayer hands, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys come on in and share the show if you don't mind. If you don't mind, share the show. But yeah, guys, that's why, hey guys, we can be here today and gone tomorrow, y'all. So just try to stay positive as you can, because there's so much stuff going on. So yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. And after watching a lot of stuff, good morning, April Thor. How you doing, April Thor? Good to see you. I also want to give a shout out to Russell and Veronica Bailey out of Bearden, Arkansas. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to sell you guys a car. Thank you so much for reaching out and actually going through the process, and actually I really, really, truly appreciate you. Like I tell so many people, guys, try to work on your credit as best you can, because I have a lot of people reach out about vehicles, guys, but their credit scores are so low, you can't help them. And then you can go somewhere else and get a car sometimes. It's what you're willing to do for that car too. It's how much interest you're willing to pay for that car. So I don't want to get nobody wrapped up in something like that. We try to tell everybody, try to get you in something you can afford and something that's going to last a long time. That's what we try to do. So big shout out to Rusty and Veronica Bailey out of Bearden, Arkansas. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you guys for the prayer hands on behalf of Reg Coleman and his family. We'll be praying for you, Reg. Be praying for you. We'll be praying for you. So, all right, we got into birthdays. Anybody got some birthdays? If anybody got some birthdays, let us know here on the show, guys. We want to wish some people happy birthday. If you got a birthday, let us know. Anybody got a birthday coming up, let us know. Anybody got an anniversary coming up, let us know. We want to wish you a happy anniversary and a happy birthday. And we're going to talk today, guys. We got a great topic, but we definitely going to get into a little bit of talking today and kind of see where people's minds at when it come down to a topic I was discussing with someone the other day about. I'll get into that later on. We're gonna get into that. We still got plenty of time. You're rocking the car salesman. Congratulations. Oh, hey, it's a hard process, Aaron. I'm gonna tell you, it is definitely a hard process because and I want to tell you guys this. I said this before, and because some people just can't afford a car note, and so I want to give you 5 minutes and say this. Don't go out and buy something cash and it's going to be broke down in your yard next week. Because when you pay, if you get back $6,000 income tax and you go take $6,000 and buy a car, that's all the money. That's it. So when that car tear up, that's it. So unless it's just a really, 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 really good deal, be mindful of that. I know some people, I don't want a car note. I get that. But just understand the risk. And that's why when people call me and asking me about, cash cars, I don't have them. I don't have a 5,000, 4,000. I don't have them. Those cars there are so prone to so many problems that when you do get in them, you're going to have issues. And then I'm not going to be the one you talk about around Fordyce, talking about Joe Brazil sold me a lemon. That ain't happening. So whenever you see a car sitting in my yard, it's going to be a nice car. It's going to be something that's probably people don't want to buy because they feel like it's too high or whatever, but I'm not going to give you something with 300,000 miles on it for $4,000. And when it break down, you're going to go around town and talk about me. That ain't happening. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it 100, so if I got it in my yard, most likely it may have some miles on it, but I promise you it's going to be a good car. I promise you that. That's what we do. So just be mindful of that. So I know a lot of people are looking for that. Everybody looking for that needle in the haystack. Everybody looking for that good deal. I get that. So some people buying them as is and everything, so. But I tell you, at Teeter's, one thing that they do that I'm impressed with, before you buy a vehicle, he will take that vehicle, he will put that vehicle in the shop, he will give that vehicle a 100% look over from top to bottom, the engine, the struts, the shocks, the struts, the brake pads. Before you walk out of there, he's gonna give that car a good look over before he walk out of there. And I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about the owner, Denny Teeter. I've seen him get on his back and look up on the car to see if it had a spare tire. So this is the man who owned 3 car lots. So that's what I was impressed with, guys. So hey, I really do want to make sure somebody get put in something that they're going to enjoy and that they can feel safe in. So, all right, if we don't got no birthdays, we're going to move on, guys. We got to get on down. The Fordyce, Arkansas weather today got a high of 73 degrees with a 0% chance of rain and 2 miles per hour wind. Boy, this is a day you want to call in sick. Boy, this is a day I would have been on the water today, boy. Woo, man. I don't feel too good. My throat kind of scratched. I can't do the Joe Show, then call in work sick. I don't think that'll work out too good. I don't think that's gonna work out too good. But hey, guys, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day today. So get out, after you get off work, get out in this weather today. And because KB ain't finna work me, because when we go talking about going outside, she go to find some work for somebody to do. Ain't nobody cutting nothing today. She and her talking right now about what somebody gonna cut today. You cut nothing. My wife will work you to death. Get that. When she go yard selling, she always bringing back tools.
That's right.
Y'all ain't lying. When KB go yard selling, she always bringing back me a new tool. Like, ooh, look at this tree saw.
I'm bringing me a saw.
I don't know. You really keep on bringing them tools all you want.
Okay, gotta go. Love you.
All right, love you too.
Hey, everybody.
Be careful.
Love you.
All right. Be careful.
All right, love you.
Yeah, she always bringing some type of tool to the house when she go yard selling. But that's all right. That's all right. But hey, let's get on into the show, guys. Let's get it. We got a great topic lined out this morning. And I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, guys, since this did make public, I want to ask a few questions. And I've had a lot of people inbox me, ask me whatever happened with the incident that went on in our school system. Did they ever suspend the kid? What happened to the victim of the bullying? I don't know those things, guys. And I know there's a ongoing investigation, if I'm not mistaken. So I know a lot of people has been asking me that information, like, Joe, whatever happened to that? I don't know. Once we had the prayer visual at the Civic Center, I didn't even ask any more questions about that. I always say, they say take your burdens to the Lord and leave it there. And so that's why I haven't been talking on it. So if anybody know what happened with that, guys, you're free to share that in my inbox. I won't talk about it on the show because I think the family right now, they're dealing with some stuff with that. So I'm not even going to talk about that right there. And that's just to my Joe Show public who's been inboxing me, asking me about it. I haven't even searched for information about it. And out of respect to the family, I'm not going to discuss it because I don't know what they have going on in that case or in that situation. Maybe they've gotten everything solved. I don't know. So I don't want to, rekindle something that has no grounds to be rekindled. So I just want to put that out since I have got, and what I like to do, I like to respond to my inboxes and everything. When somebody inbox me or somebody asks me questions about subjects like that, I want to be able to answer it. And that's the way I'm going to answer it, is that I won't talk about it out of respect of the family. All right, guys, we're still praying for peace in Ukraine, guys. I know everybody right now, everybody is watching the news. Everybody is seeing what's unfolding right before our eyes. And, so just keep praying, that the United States, continue to practice restraint. And, because right now Ukraine is holding their own. I know it's been a lot of death, a lot of destruction and everything. And it's sad. It's really sad. And I just want you guys to know this stuff has been going on for generations and generations, for years. If you think about it, as us kids is growing up, wars like this was taking place, but we couldn't see it because we didn't have social media. We couldn't see it because we didn't have CNN. We couldn't see it because we didn't have cable TV, and we didn't have all those things. Guys, when I grew up on television, only thing I ever watched on TV was Sesame Street, The Knight Rider, The Greatest American Hero, Red Fox, Sanford and Son, Happy Days, things like that. I didn't watch nothing about no news. I didn't know nothing about no war. But right now, all of these conflicts and everything, they're right before you. They're right in your face. And you're able to get on TV and watch this stuff. And if you're not careful, it will consume you. You'll find yourself sitting there for hours watching CNN, and you'll become afraid to live. So you imagine all these conflicts was going on way back in the day, the Cold War, World War I, World War II, but you didn't see these things. Vietnam War, the Korean War, Gulf War, all these wars went on, but you didn't see a lot of it the way you are able to see it today. And so don't let it consume you. If you want to go in and check it out, that's fine, but don't let it consume you. Good morning, Talisha Thomas. Good morning, Marcella Moore. Try not to let it consume you. Try to get in, get out, check it out, go on, and just try to live, because ultimately we have no control over what's going on. You think about it. And it's kind of, you kind of feel helpless because ultimately our fate is in the hands of our leaders as far as what decisions they make, and whether who's in office or not. It's crazy to see how everybody is so divided on conflicts and things like that. And we all in one nation, and just pray we stay one nation under God. That's all we can do. So just stay prayed up on that right there, guys. That's what you do. Good morning, Deborah Medlock. Good to see you. Good morning. Good to see you. Which I know somebody probably saw that post I've written the other day about don't let things surprise you as far as what's going on, because everything is written in the Bible. And it's amazing that a book that was written that many years ago, over 2,000 and some years ago or more, the Bible was written in the Old Testament, New Testament, and it's amazing how they can depict things that's happening now today. So just stay prayed up, guys. That's what you got to do. Also, guys, in Rising, Arkansas, guys, they're looking for nurses. So, guys, if you are looking for a nursing job, reach out to them in Rising, Arkansas. They just put some more information out. I'll be getting some more information out there to you. Great benefits, great pay. That's Rising, Arkansas at the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills at 870-325-6202. Ask to speak to the Director of Nursing when you give them a call out there. All right, guys, let's push on since we had no birthdays or anything like that. All right, guys, this is a question I want to ask people. How many of you guys? I'm gonna bring this down. This is the topic that me and somebody got in. We had a discussion about this on yesterday, and they was talking about how they, we talk about God and this and that, and we had a good discussion about this. And they was like, I see people doing all this crazy stuff, and I see people, cheating on their wives, and I see people cheating on their husbands. I see people doing this, doing it, but man, they still blessed. He said, you see people doing things that they consider to be wrong, but they are being blessed, and that's confusing to them. So he said, I basically was saying, stop trying to figure out why others are being blessed and focus on why you're feeling you're not. You're blessed more than you think you are. Because sometimes people, some people get into the mode where they go to hearing about this. They hear about this person done this, and they hear about this person done that. And they're like, man, they got a nice car. They got a nice house, and they're being blessed. And they doing all this wrong, this, and they doing all this wrong, this, they doing. You got to stop focusing on what other people got and what other people are being blessed with. Everybody's life and everybody's situation is not the same. Everybody's life and everybody's situation is not the same. Like KB just said, I've heard a lot of people make that statement. The devil bless as well to keep you involved in whatever it is that you're doing. I've heard that several times. But everybody's life and everybody's situation is different. Just because John is sleeping with just because John is sleeping with Paul's wife, don't mean John can't hit the lottery. So, everybody's situation is totally different. Everybody's situation is totally different. So that's why you got to do what? You got to focus on you. I can't worry about if Mr. Lee down the street got another woman, but he just built a new house. I can't worry about that. I can't look at him and be like, how he get a bless. I don't know. Mr. Lee worked for 35 years and he got a great retirement, and Mr. Lee took that retirement money and bought him a new house. I can't worry about that. What I gotta do is I gotta focus on me. I look at it like this. I got a little car. I got a little Mustang, and I've always wanted a 5.0 Mustang when I was growing up, but never could afford it, never could get one. And and I'm walking around like, man, why come I can't get a car? sometimes your blessings, they may come in the midst of a storm. Your blessings may come when you maybe not even living right. Your blessings could come. You never know what can happen. Those blessings may come, and it may make you look at yourself and may say, man, I thank God he still blessed me. I got to straighten myself out. Y'all, it's so many different things. Then you could go through a storm and you could say the same thing. Man, I'm going through this storm. I need to live right. I need to do better. And I need to get, but according to how people are blessed, you can't visualize them and look at them and say, why they're getting what they're getting is because you see them doing something wrong. They shouldn't get anything. That you're not God. You can't punish somebody just because you know this woman is doing this. She shouldn't get a new car. That ain't your decision. Because God said his ways aren't like man, and man ways they're not like his. So you just never know how things working out. You just don't know. You just don't know. That's why we always on the outside looking in, and we are assuming, and you don't know when that person may have hit their knees and ask God to forgive them for doing what they're doing. You don't know that. You don't know that. Here it is. You see a woman doing something wrong in January. In February, you see her and you still saying she wrong. You don't know what that woman done did in that whole month. She probably done went to the altar. She probably done asked God to forgive her. We love basically putting our mouths on people when we truly don't know what's going on with them. I'm gonna tell you something. All right, I'm gonna get a little deep right here. Everybody get exposed sometimes to wrong things that we do. And let me say this again. Y'all, I'm finna get a little deep right here. I got time to get a little deep. Don't you know that the higher up you say you are with God, the most likely you will be exposed? Why do you think a lot of preachers and ministers get exposed? Why do you think a lot of pastors and stuff like that, these are the men who get exposed? Let me tell you why. When you run to that pulpit and you stand up in that pulpit, let me say this again. When you run up in that pulpit and you say you in that pulpit and you say you are a shepherd over these people, your expectation has went up 1,000%. So, people get to wondering why come the preachers get exposed? Because you say you are a man of God, but you up in the pulpit, you over people, and that's why you're being exposed. That's why I tell these young men and young women and whatever, if you say you are a minister and you are a pastor and you're getting ready to preach and do all this kind of stuff, you better make sure you mean it. Because when you stand up there before God's people, he's going to expect a higher standard from you. He's going to expect a higher standard from you. Can I get an amen? So that's my main thing. When people come and they tell you, I had so many people, y'all. I can't even imagine the amount of people came to me and told me, God got a calling on your life. God got a calling on your life. You gonna preach. You gonna preach. You gonna preach. God got a calling on. A lot of these people are being called by man. They're not being called by God. And that's why a lot of them are falling. Because they're not being called by God. They're being called by man. We're listening to what our aunties and our uncles say. You get up there and you do a big welcome at church. We like to welcome you once and we welcome you twice. We welcome you in the name of Jesus Christ. After you do that welcome at church, folks standing up talking about, you a preacher, boy. You a preacher. You know, you're instilling something in that young man. You're instilling something in that young man that you need to let God instill that into that person. And then when we set these men up to fail, because what you're doing, you're setting them up to fail. You can't stop. You gotta stop calling. That's why you got a man who got a church. Then his son get that church. Then his son's son get that church. Then his son. A lot of the time, that's not calling of God. That's called family heritage. I'm just keeping it 100. My daddy was a preacher. Lord ain't called me to preach. I believe me, a lot of people done told me you need it, but you know what? You will know it. You will know it. Because you will know when you feel you will know when you feel like you've been called. You will know. You will know. You will know. So I'm just keeping it 100, guys. I know I'm gonna read some of y'all comments here in a minute, but we gotta stop. Then we'll say we'll talk our sons and nephews and stuff up in the pulpit. We'll talk them in the pulpit. We'll talk to them. We'll talk them in the pulpit. We'll make sure we get them up there. But when they get up there and they fail, you know what we say? You know what we say? They just a man. They just a man. They just a man. They just a man. That's the first thing we holler. They just a man. Let me tell you something. I want to keep this 100 with you. I want to keep it 100 with you. When you get up there and you playing with God and you standing before God people and you playing with God and you pretending you are a pastor, you pretending that you are a minister or a reverend or something like that, and you pretending that you are, but you know your life, that you know you ain't what you say you are, you gonna be exposed. It happens. That's why you don't need to get up there if you truly ain't what you say you are. It's simple as that. If you truly know you ain't what you say you are, don't get up there. Stop acting like, just stop acting like you gotta get up there. And just because everybody's saying you can speak well, you got a lot of men who, let me say this, and I'm finna see how many 100s I get when I say this. You got a lot of men to go to the penitentiary. And when they get out the penitentiary, they spend a lot of time in the penitentiary reading the Bible. They spend a lot of time in the penitentiary reading the Bible. They get out. They feel God has called them to preach. They ain't sit up under no pastor for no time. They ain't did none of that. They don't really know the structure of it or whatever, but next thing you know, they're a pastor, they're a preacher, whatever. But let me tell you, I want to say this. I want to see do you guys agree with this. I want you guys to see you guys agree with this. When you go to the pen and you feel like God has called you to be a preacher, called you to be a minister, and you get out and you come out and you tell people God called me to preach, how do you know that calling is not just for you to change your life? How do you know that calling is just for nothing? Every time when God work on you, that don't mean he's telling you to preach. God could be working on you, telling you to change your life. He could be telling you in the pen, you don't need to go to the pen. Him telling you to change your life don't mean you're a preacher. Maybe you need to start going to church more. Maybe you need to change the way you live. Maybe you need to change the way you do things. Maybe you don't need to sell drugs no more. Maybe you don't need to do this no more. Maybe that's what God is trying to tell you. So we go every time when God puts something on us in order for us to live right, that don't mean he's telling us to get up there and preach. He could just be telling you to try to live right. He could be just telling you to stop smoking, stop selling drugs, stop fornicating, he could be just telling you to stop doing that rather than telling you, rather than thinking you got to get up in the pulpit. Like I said before, you will know. So I encourage you. I don't know why a lot of young men and people get up in the pulpit and they say, "Hey, I'm a preacher. I'm a preacher. I'm a preacher. I'm a preacher." I don't know. I don't know. And then next they get exposed. you know, and then a lot of y'all go to Harlan, they just a man. They gon' mess up. We all gonna mess up. But I promise you, I know I made mistakes. But all the members and people that used to come up to me and say, boy, you gonna be like your daddy. Until God show me that, you tell me that all you want to. I ain't finna get up there and play. I sure ain't. And not saying that, you know, you're doing something wrong because you don't want to get up there. You just don't want to get up there because you know that ain't what God called me to do. Until I know that, I won't move. You know, a lot of us, we move by the tongues of man. We don't move by the hearing of God. We move by the tongues of man. Just because you did a good welcome in church, that don't mean you a preacher. Just because you got up and prayed real good, maybe God is blessing you. You are a good prayer person. Maybe you are one of the best prayer persons in the world, but you get up there and you get to praying real good. Next thing you know, somebody done told you, that boy a preacher. That boy gonna preach. Next thing you know, you keep saying, I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. I'm just keeping it 100. I know a lot of times people don't like to hear that, you know, and everything, but no, I don't believe in your daddy got a church. Then when your daddy get to the point where he can't preach no more, he go to one of his boys and say, y'all better keep this church. I don't, that's not being called by God. That's being called by your daddy. That's being called by your daddy. That ain't being called by God. That's being called by this church. I built this church. One of y'all gonna preach. And then you have a young man get up there, then he fail, he get caught up. It's because he was called by his daddy. He wasn't called by God. Boy, y'all don't get that. Boy. I'm just keeping it 100. You know, the daddy got the church, son got the church, then his son get the church. Church been in the family for generations. Been in the family of a whole bunch of folks who ain't even been called. The way I look at it, if you're gonna keep the church in the family, keep the family church, but you choose a pastor to someone. You know, I'm just keeping one on y'all. I'm just talking, guys. This is just a Joe show. All right, guys. So let me get back into my issue I was discussing. Then we're gonna get on our topic. It said that when you seeing people being blessed, and you're wondering, and you see them in their mess, but they're being blessed. We did have someone say, hey, the devil can bless mess. And we've had people say that, you know, the way you know, this and that. But what I truly feel is don't focus on other people's blessings. Don't focus on what other people are doing. You need to focus on you. I don't care that my neighbors got a brand new car. I don't care if they was fighting last week, knocking each other upside the head, but they got a brand new house. That ain't my business. I need to focus on what I'm doing. I need to focus on what I got going on. Because, you know, I can't worry about my best friend got a new car and I'm letting that worry me to death. You got people will go in debt trying to keep up with their best friends. Or their best friend get a new car, they go buy one. They can't even afford a new car. But your best friend got one, you got to get one. Don't worry about what they doing. They go get another bill, your car paid for. You better enjoy that money while you can. So stop focusing on what other people got. Focus on what you have. Don't let your wives put you in debt because they see another woman with a new car and they want you to get them one. Women, don't let your husbands get y'all in debt when they see one of their homeboys went and bought them a slingshot or went and bought them a new motorcycle, and you know y'all can't afford it, but you don't say nothing. He go, y'all stop doing that. You know, exactly. Teresa said, congratulations to him. Move on. That's right. Congratulate him and go on. Let me go back up and read some of y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been just running my mouth. I hadn't read comments. And let me see if anybody got any pretty lengthy comments. All right, here's one. Deborah Metlock says, the Bible said it rained on the just as well as the unjust, and said, and the situations are different. We don't know how and why they are blessed Exactly. We don't know how and why they are blessed. Simple as that. It's none of our business. It rain on the just and the unjust. Guys, you don't. I thank you for that, Deborah. I appreciate that. You know, good morning, Tanika Tarunda. What's up, girl? We got Aaron says, look for your own blessings. They are there. I promise you. You got people thinking, y'all, seriously, you got people thinking, let me see, Rosie Lowe said, your daddy was a true preacher. I love him, and he would get up there, and he didn't care whose toes he stepped on. You right about that? He told the truth. You right about that. You right about that. Guy Deborah says, for real, you said a mouthful. It could mean the change of your life instead of preaching. That's right. Change your life instead of preaching. Amen. I'll read some of these lengthy ones. We got Marcella said, I had 3 uncles, 4 great uncles. My great grandfather was a preacher. Just one their son became a preacher. Look, my daddy was a preacher, guys. All my daddy was a preacher, but my daddy boys, none of us was preachers. But his brother kids was preachers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just because my dad was a preacher, don't mean that God gonna call me as a preacher. Because let me tell you something about Moses, then we gonna move on. Remember Moses, there is a difference between being called and being chosen. Let me tell you the difference. Moses wasn't called by God. Moses was chosen by God. And when you are chosen, you ain't got no choice but to go. When you called by God, that means you could be called to be a deacon. You could be called to be a musician. You could be called to be the person in the kitchen to cook the food. But when you are chosen by God, I don't care what you do. When you are chosen by God, hey, there ain't nothing you can do. Moses went in there. Moses said, God, how you gonna use me? I stutter. He said, I'm gonna send Aaron with you. Hey, Moses tried to get out of it. Moses was trying to get out of it. Moses talking about, I don't even speak right. God said, don't worry about that. We'll send you a translator. God said, Moses was trying to get out of it. Moses was like, man, I done killed somebody before. I stutter. Y'all don't worry about it. We're going to send Aaron with you. God already had it worked out. He got somebody going to talk for him. So Moses got up there and if Moses would have got up there and would have got hung up, if he would have been like, Pharaoh, God. Aaron would have said, God said, let the people go. Hey, God said he was already prepared. Take Aaron. We're going to have Aaron with you. If you can't get it out, Moses, you're going to have Aaron with you. You'll be all right. So, that's the difference between being called and being chosen. All right, guys, let's get into this thing. Hey, it's time for us to do our topic of the day. Let's do our topic of the day, guys. We breaking down the music. Are you ready for the topic, guys? If you're ready for the topic, type down the word ready, and we're going to get into our topic. I know y'all feel like y'all been at Bible school today, huh? We're gonna get into our topic now. So I want to we got plenty of time. Let's get into our topic. If you're ready for the topic, say ready. Let's do this right now. I'm gonna bring the music all the way down. Y'all keep typing the word ready. We finna get into our topic of the day, y'all. This is a good topic right here. Here we go, guys. Y'all ready? Y'all listening? I need y'all to put some emoji ears up. I want to make sure you guys are listening. Put some emoji. Give me some ears. Because I'm gonna wait till I get me some ears up. When I get some ears up, I know hey, Cupid, what's up, cuz? What's up, Cupid Flowers? Hey, when I see some ears come up, then I'm gonna go ahead on and start. I'm gonna make sure y'all listening. I want y'all to hear this topic. Let me see some of them emoji ears come up. Let me see them yells. As my grandma used to say, she used to say yells, not ears, but yells. All right, here comes some yells. I see some yells. All right, we got some. Y'all listening now. All right, here we go. Man rights Joe, strolling on Facebook, and I saw a private group. I won't say the name of this group, but I remember hearing my fiance and one of her girlfriends talk about this group. Well, Joe, I was curious about this group since my fiance is a part of it. I wanted to go check it out. I got in this group, and oh my God, this group was very sexual. This group is not for anyone in a relationship. All they did was talk about sex and hooking up. I went back and read all of the topics, and my fiance was very active on all of the issues. She was talking to other men on the platform and saying things she do, but I'm her fiance and she don't do them things to me. Joe, it blew my mind. I approached her about it and she got very angry and said I had no right. She said in that group it's only a group, just talking, no actions at all. She said I was wrong for spying on her, and that's what I get. Joe, my question to you is this. Do I stay engaged to this woman or do I let this relationship go? Woo! Did y'all hear that? This man strolling, he's seen a private group. He seen his wife and friends was talking about it. And he went in and he become a member of this private group. He get in the group, they're talking about sex. They're talking about hooking up. It's all kind of stuff. And his fiance is like one of the main contributors of the group. She's like on every topic. She's all in it, talking to other men, all this. Blew his mind. When he approached her about it, she got angry. Said, you're spying on me. You shouldn't have been spying on me. We just talking. It ain't no hooking up or nothing. We just in the group having fun. This man said he about ready to call off his engagement. And what should he do? Let's dig into this thing, y'all. Let's ride with it. All right. Aaron Reinhardt says, got you a firecracker behind the screen. Did she invite him to stay in the group? All right, Tanja, that's a sign, Joe. He need to move slowly. She gotta go. All right, Aaron says, probably exit the building. Teresa says, she must have a problem with her sex life. He better talk to her. All right. Teresa said it might be something going on in that bedroom. You better have a little conversation with her. Margie says, let it go. Don't worry about it. No big deal. All right. No, he is not wrong for confronting his future wife. She is very wrong for getting mad at him. Run as fast as he can. All right, y'all, let's keep them coming, y'all. So, young man going through his groups. He see a group on Facebook, private group. He didn't give me the name of this group. I don't know. Hey, fellas, we might need to know the name of this group. Got the name of the group, and he got in the group. Come to find out they're in there talking all type of stuff. Women talking to men talking to women. They marry, all kind of stuff going on in this group. And his fiance was like, she's all over it, all up in it, talking to men, saying stuff, sexual to men, all kinds of stuff. He said, man, when he got with her, she got mad about it. Said, you nosy. You ain't got no business peeking and prowling through my stuff. That's what you get for peeping. And he said, man, do I need to stay in this type of relationship with this woman? Do I let it go? Now, we've gotten people saying that he needs to just let it go. We got people saying he needs to let her go. We got some people saying that, hey, maybe there's an issue going on with your sex life with your fiance. Maybe she don't know how to discuss it with you. Maybe you need to sit her down and talk to her. What's going on here? What's happening? Why is it him? It could be her. All right. Deborah said, why is it him? It could be her. All right. A freak in the morning, in the evening. Well, let's get down to this. Obviously, she liked this type of thing. And one thing that I've learned about when it comes down to stuff like this, there's something that you're not going to take out of her like that. She probably is addicted to being engaged in those type of conversations with men and with women. And that's something that she liked to do because obviously she liked to do that. So, and you know how it is with things we like to do. When there's things that we like to do, we don't like to not do them. So let's focus on that. This is something that she liked to do. Kevin Johnson says, what if the shoe was on the other foot? Amen. This is something, let's address that part first. This is something this woman liked to do. She liked to get on these group chats. Let's see what Sierra says. Hold on, let's see what Sierra says. Sierra says he needs to pray about her because if that was revealed, then maybe there are other things that need to come out. Sierra, get out of my head, girl. You exactly where I was headed with this. You exactly where I'm headed with this. Margie says it's not going to change. Exactly. With things that we like to do. She liked the engagement. She's probably having fun. She's probably in the group showing out. I'm sure you probably read some things she's saying to the men and that. That's something she liked to do. One thing I've learned. If there's something we like to do, all you got to do is look at a person who smoke. Look at a person. When there's something we like and we are addicted to, look at a person who smoke. They can't just stop. I've taken my dad to do cancer treatments, and I see people taking chemo and they outside smoking when they on their break. That's how addictive some things can be that we like to do. So when there's something that we like to do, you're either going to have to accept the fact that she liked these type of groups and don't worry about it. Because if you try to stop her, she's going to tighten up her security and she's going to do it some other kind of way. Your fiance like to do this, man. You just not going to stop her from doing it. She'll tell you she'll stop. Well, I'm sorry, I won't do it no more. She ain't going to stop. That's something she like to do. She's engaged in that. So, if that's something that she like to do, if she truly like doing that, but she ain't doing nothing, if she in the group doing that, maybe if you get in the group, if she get angry that you in the group and don't want you in the group, then yeah, you can't be with her. Y'all are totally different. If you get in that group and she don't want you in that group and she's saying you ain't got no business in there, y'all will never work out. Y'all will never work out because you found a part of her fetish that she likes. And if you don't like it, then guess what? If you don't like it, then guess what? It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. Simple as that. I'm so tired of these darn YouTube naked stuff popping up. You block them and they come back. But yes, I'm talking about y'all. If it's something that she like, it's hard, y'all. It's hard. I'm just keeping it real. Let me read this right here. And I'm gonna go back to Sierra said, you say you want to get with her, you want to sit her down, want to talk to her. I think Teresa said that. Get with them, talk to them because it could be something sexual going on, some problems or whatever. Sit them down, talk to them. If that don't work, I'm not telling you just get off the show and say it's over. No, sit her down and talk with her. If she's not willing to negotiate with you and say, hey, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be in that site. We're getting married. What we do is this, guys, and I'm going to say this. Good morning, Sharon Ward. What's up, Kim Delaney? I'm going to say what we do. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. And I want to see do you guys agree with this, what I'm fixing to say. Y'all, don't we tolerate things when we first meet somebody that we don't tolerate when we get married? Remember, Don't we tolerate things from people that we know darn well when we marry them, we not going to tolerate? Have you dated someone and they're doing something while you date them and you thinking in your mind already, when we get married, he got to cut that out. When we get married, look, if they ain't cut it out before you get married, they ain't going to cut it out when you get married. That's why you got to deal with it before you get married. Stop thinking somebody's going to cut something out when you get married. Stop thinking somebody is going to cut something out when you get married. You got to focus on cutting that out before you say I do. You got it backwards. You putting the horse behind the cart. You got to focus on that before you get married. Well, he drank too much. Well, I tell you what, when we get married, he going to stop that. No, he ain't. He going to probably drink more. So, telling people, finding out, this is a big red flag in this relationship. This is a huge red flag in this relationship. If you don't fix this before y'all get married, y'all don't have no business getting married. She's gonna be and I think it was Sierra who said there could be possibly other issues going on. So my thing is my thing about it is when you marrying someone, when you're engaged with somebody, that's why you're engaged with them. Engaged is like, how you go in the shoe store and you put on some shoes and you walking around and you feeling how they feel. That's how an engagement is. You go in the shoe store and you walking around and you put them shoes on and you walking down the aisle. They got the little mirrors on the stool. You stand up and you pose, and that's engagement. That's engagement. You're walking around and you posing, and oh my God, they're a little too tight. What do you do when they too tight and they don't fit? What do you do? I'm asking y'all. What do you do when you go in there and you try on them shoes? And them shoes is a little too tight. You can walk around and you can squirm in them. You can walk around and you can twist your foot around in them. But no matter how you twist your foot, no matter how you squirm in them, they don't feel right. So what do you end up having to do? You got to get another pair or another size. Real talk. Sometimes you just got to get another size, y'all. Sometimes it just ain't, especially when you ain't made no commitment. Especially when you ain't made no commitment. You ain't made no commitment to it. You ain't bought nothing yet. When the shoes are too tight, you ain't bought them. When you buy them, you're marrying them. But when you're trying them on, that ain't marrying them. You engaged to the shoe. See, I have to break it down like this to get something. When you walk in the store, you ain't married to the shoe yet. You are engaged. When you walk in the store, you are engaged to the shoes. Immediately, when you walk in the store, you are engaged to the shoe. You're walking around, you engaged. Ooh, look at my shoe. Ooh, that's a little too tight. You are engaged to the shoe. Simple as that. And sometimes, and hold on, let's go a little bit deeper. And sometimes when you in that store and you don't try on all the shoes and you don't find no shoe, you engage and you done tried it, you done walked all around, and when you can't even find nothing in that store, so what you got to do? You got to call the engagement off. That means you got to go out the store and go find another store. You got to find a whole nother store. Well, let me get out here. Y'all got me. I got to cut out here, guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all back Friday. Remember, gas giveaway Friday. Be here. Guys, donate to the Joe Show. Cash sign, Joe Show Brazil. Joe Show Brazil. That is your donation to the Joe Show. Thank you so much for donating. I will see you guys on Friday morning, same time, same channel, The Joe Show. Remember, if you woke up this morning, you won. We out. Peace.